Can an inexpensive espresso machine make you a coffee house drink? We're gonna find out. The company offered to send this over and I jumped at the opportunity because I am a coffee snob. That over there is my coffee bar. I have all of the things. I have this over here so that I can show you all of the features. I'm gonna do everything. I'm gonna make espressos. I'm going to steam milk. I'm gonna show you how to do hot water. This machine, I've already been testing it, is really nice. It has a lot of features and I'm gonna show you. The first thing that I noticed about this is the compact footprint. This is much smaller than you're going to see a lot of espresso machines. Now this is the water tank and it does hold a lot. I have already filled it up. I have also already purged the system of air to make sure and show you, but they do include this. Now, not all espresso machines that you order will include this. What this is you pop this into the bottom down here of the water tank, put water, and this works like a plunger, and you're going to plunge the water into the system to get the air out. It worked beautifully. I have this all set up. I have a couple of cups here because I'm going to actually show you how to make espresso. We're gonna do a double espresso because, I mean, why not? The way that I do this, they include, so if you wanna do one shot, you would use the small one, or 2 shots, you're gonna use the large one. I'm gonna do the 2 shots because, let's be real, nobody wants 1 shot of espresso. You always want 2. Something that I wanted to point out on this that's kind of nice, it has this little flip feature here. So when you're done, you can really get those grounds out by popping this. This holds this in. If you don't do that, this entire thing can pop right out and you drop it in the trash. All right, so we're going to do 2 shots. So it does come with this, and 2 shots is going to be 2 level scoops. I'm gonna take my hand and smooth it out so that it's level like this, and then I'm gonna pop it right in. Now, you wanna be careful if you get it on the edges, you're gonna wanna clean that before you tamp it down. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my second one, make sure that it's level. If you put too much in here, it is not going to brew correctly. So you do not want to put too much. All right, with the opposite side, you're going to press like this and spin. This is going to get you a nice level puck. Now, I'll tell you what I do. I walk right over here. I blow off all of the extra grounds like that so that it is nice and clean. Now, any espresso machine, when you put this in, you're going to have to exert some pressure. Something about this one, there are suction cups on the bottom to help you. This is going to sit in right here at an angle and you're going to twist it. Put your hand here, put some pressure. It's going to come straight out like this. Now we are ready to go. I want to point out that the instructions are in color. There are photos on every page, so this makes it very easy. Now, even though I know how to work an espresso machine, I'm going by the instructions because each one can be a little different. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to preheat the brewing system, which means we're just going to turn this on by pressing this button here. You're going to see these both flash. When they both light up solid, then we're ready to go. So I want to show you here, they are all lit up and they are ready to go. We're going to go ahead and do 2 cups. If you have the single cup on, you would press this one. We're going to do this one. Now you see we are at the right level. Look how beautiful that is. And just look at that. All right, we're gonna set this aside and we're gonna steam us some milk. Okay, so I have brewed my espresso. They're sitting right over here. To get this out, you're gonna press and hold. You're gonna twist it back to the original position and it's going to slide right off. Now, you can see here that it is nice, wet, saturated. That's exactly what you're looking for. You're gonna flip this up so that it does not allow you to accidentally lose this in your trash can. And I'm gonna go throw this away. I'll be right back. I like to wash and dry this right away. And I do want to point out, you never, ever, ever want to put something like this in your dishwasher. It doesn't take but a minute to clean it and let it dry. Okay, something else that I like to do, this isn't in the instructions, but I'm just kind of like a clean fanatic. I take a wet cloth. Look at that. That is where your coffee grounds are going to be up at the top. I just wipe mine down anytime that I'm cleaning this. We're gonna froth some milk. Okay, so I have this turned around so that you can see this. Now, there is a possibility that there is water in here, so we're going to check it. I like to use the cup that I'm going to be making my coffee in. That way it kind of pre-warms it in case I have steam. We're on the coffee setting. We're gonna turn it to steam. See the water come out? Now it's going right back to steam. We're good. So it purged a little bit of water. We're gonna throw that out. This is something that I already own, but this is how I like to make my steamed milk. I have 6 ounces of milk in here. Now that I have this primed, I'm gonna put this under here. And I'm going to have the bottom of the wand just below the surface of the milk. And I am going to turn this on. I want this consider right here, 12 o'clock and this 3 o'clock. You want to make sure that is about where your wand is. We're gonna turn this to steam. And we're going to be able to see that this is actually turning and spinning the milk, and it is. Everything is moving around in there. Now, I can't tell that it is heating up yet. Okay, now I can tell that it is heating up. So your milk is also going to get foam on it. Once it gets the amount of foam that you prefer, we're gonna get a little bit more. All right, now I put it in the center a little bit deeper, and I am filling for the right temperature. We want to get this nice and hot, and we're going to know that it's the right temperature when you can't hold it for about 3 seconds. So it's really hot. Okay. All right, we are done. The way I'm going to purge this is I'm going to hit steam, let it steam. That's going to get the milk right out of there. And then I'm going to wipe it down like this. Am I extra? Maybe, but I love a good caramel macchiato. So I like to use a good high quality caramel sauce, and I'm gonna put that in with my espresso. Now, I normally drink iced lattes and iced macchiatos, but just to show you how to work the milk steamer on this, I went ahead and did this. All right, so I'm gonna mix up the caramel on this because once I pour in this milk, I want you to see how beautiful this is. So this is my steamed milk. And you can see how gorgeous she is. Now, I personally know that 6 ounces is the exact amount that I want in this cup. There you go. I'm not an extra foam girl. I like mine with just the beautiful cream. This is gorgeous. Ooh, and she tastes good. So I also want to show you that you can make an Americano or just hot water, like maybe you're making something and you need hot water. You can place this directly under here, and you're going to just rotate this under like this, and we are going to get hot water. Now, it takes a second to prime it and do all of the preheating, but you can see the steam there. It is really hot water, and you can just keep it this as long as you want. So if you have someone who likes Americano, which is just espresso with hot water added, that's how you do it. So overall, she makes a great tasting cup of coffee. You saw the crema on that. It was beautiful. And I'm just using a cheap espresso beans. Y'all, this is an espresso maker that you might want to check out.